Hey everyone, my name is Shar. I'm a holistic nutritionist and mom. I have a 3-year-old boy and a 5-year-old girl that thinks she's a teenager. Yes, mornings are pretty crazy at our place. As a nutritionist and mom, the pressure is on, worrying about my kids getting their essential vitamins and minerals every single day and not eating too much junk food. During the pandemic, we all started taking the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D, and for good reason. Vitamin D supports the growth and development of strong bones and teeth, and most importantly, the immune system. And who doesn't feel better in the sunshine? But we're now hearing so much about vitamin K. Do we need to take vitamin K with our vitamin D? The answer is a huge yes. And I'm here today to tell you the reasons why. Vitamin K is known for blood clotting. In fact, it's how it got its name. The K stands for coagulation in German. And a fun fact about vitamin K, in 1943, a Nobel Peace Prize in medicine was awarded for the discovery of vitamin K. But the benefits of vitamin K go way beyond blood clotting. It makes a protein in our body that binds with calcium, an important mineral for strong bones and teeth. And vitamin K acts like a shuttle bus for calcium. It takes the calcium from the bloodstream and the arteries and brings it to the bones and teeth where it's needed. On the flip side of this, it takes the calcium away from the arteries, therefore not causing calcification or hardening of the arteries. Pretty amazing stuff. So, vitamin K is a huge deal for bone, teeth, and heart health. We now know that our kids need vitamin K, but how do we choose the correct one? Well, vitamin K is a fat-soluble vitamin. There are two forms, K1 and K2. K1 is found in plant sources, like leafy greens, kale, and Brussels sprouts. K2 is found in animal sources, like grass-fed beef, egg yolk, and fermented foods, like natto, a Japanese soybean. Vitamin K1 is mainly active in the liver, and vitamin K2 is mainly active in the bones, arteries, and soft tissue. MK7 is the most bioavailable form of K2. When choosing vitamin K2, stability is a super important factor. Choose an oil-based formula without other water-soluble vitamins that may interfere with this stability. If you're looking for a good vitamin K2, I would recommend K2 Vital. It's sourced from Norway. It's vegan, non-GMO, and halal certified. All-trans bioactive is the MK7 form with the highest purity, 99.7%. K2 Vital is the reference standard in the United States Pharmacopoeia. There are so many good reasons why our kids need vitamin K2. Let's face it, kids are super picky eaters. As parents, we're like magicians in the kitchen trying to get these kids to eat their vegetables, especially the green ones. And foods that are high in vitamin K aren't that common in the North American diet. Foods like natto, a Japanese fermented soybean, sauerkraut, and don't forget about organ meats. How many kids do you know that are going to eat these foods? Not too many. And vitamin K, foods high in vitamin K, aren't that bioavailable. Their digestive systems aren't developed enough to absorb it. And gut bacteria plays a huge role in vitamin K absorption. Frequent antibiotic use may destroy this process. And most of our cattle are now raised on corn. We now know that grass-fed beef has higher levels of K2 than corn-fed. So we're looking at a lot of deficiencies in our kids' diets with K2, and it's so crucial that they get vitamin K2 because their bodies are still growing. Without enough vitamin K2, children may suffer from bone loss and be more prone to breaks and fractures. Vitamin D3 and K2 work in synergy to create bone mineral strength. These fat-soluble vitamins are essential for our accident-prone kids. I only choose allKiDz vegan vitamin D3 and K2 drops in my practice and for my family. It's a superior natural vitamin D3 sourced from lichen, a plant source, and the purest bioactive vitamin K2 MK7 featuring K2 Vital. It's in an MCT oil base for enhanced absorption. Vitamin D3 and K2 work in synergy to help calcium absorption and utilization for strong bones and teeth. It delivers an age-specific dose, and it's easy to use, no messy dripping, and no spills. It's 180 drops per 5 ml bottle. It's tasteless and odorless and can be added to any smoothie, beverage, or any foods, or just drop it right onto the tongue. It's halal certified, non-GMO, and vegan, and it's free of all common allergens like dairy, soy, wheat, and gluten. It's also free of all artificial flavors, colors, and preservatives, and it's proudly made in Canada. Each drop contains 200 international units of vitamin D3 and 10 micrograms of K2. Children 1 to 3 require 2 to 3 drops per day, and children 4 to 6 require 3 drops per day. allKiDz vitamin D3 and K2 is the perfect plant-based duo for the whole family.
allKiDz, proudly Canadian, made from quality ingredients.